This podcast is brought to you by Audible. That's right, Audible. Check it out.
Renaissance, yeah.
I would even understand Renaissance, but you said Renaissance?
Who says Renaissance?
That just
Aside
makes sense.
from the band Evanescence.
Do they say it?
Evanescence. Hello, everybody. Welcome to WTF with Mark Marin. My name's Mark, and with me, as always, is Marin.
No.
Is this not our...
No.
I thought...
We're gonna get sued.
Hold on. I thought if I do that, people will think we're Mark Marin.
And listen to us
And
more?
we'll listen. Yeah, let's do that.
That's a good plan, actually. I can't fault that. I'm Marin.
I'm Mary.
I'm Mary. Marin, you know. Mark
I'm
Marin.
Meriwether Lewis, and this is my cohort. Ja.
You didn't say anything there.
Yeah, Ja.
You were gonna say Jeff, and
Maybe.
then you just stopped before the F, so you just
Pretty
said
much.
Jeff?
Anyway, my name is Tim Fluffybeard. With me, as always, is Nicholas Q11s, and welcome to the Tasteful Dudes podcast.
Today is our wrap-up episode.
Hooray! The
for-
most popular Tasteful podcast in the Columbus area and other counties.
This is definitely the one where we talk about food the most.
We're actually going to talk about food.
Yeah, and we did 18 episodes for season 2, so
It
we're
was
going
a
to wrap it
long-
up now.
it was
We're gonna
pretty
go
much-
through place by place,
Yeah.
name our favorites from the season, recommend them, give you the Tasteful Dude recommends.
Yeah, I'll put like in the description.
Yeah.
I'll put like a list of like what did we find, like our.
Our
I could
favorites.
actually put like our actual like breakdown
Yeah.
of what we
we could.
decided.
So, that being said,
That way it's useful.
yeah, that way it's useful. So that being said, let's go through the episodes. We don't have any of our classic bits this week. Just
I do have a
because-
quick what's irking me.
No, don't.
Do you mind if I do this?
Just what's
I'm gonna
irking
do it
you?
anyway.
What's irking you?
It'll take 30 seconds. What's irking me is when you get off the highway and there's a continuous, you can do a continuous right turn, but people don't read and they stop because there's not a stop sign.
Oh yeah, you're talking about getting off at Bethel.
Yes,
I know
exactly.
exactly what you're talking about.
I was so angry.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm okay. I'm happy that that's irking you this week.
Yeah,
You know what's irking me?
it's got me fired up.
Co-hosts that don't stick to the
Don't
the
stick to
plan.
the script. We've got an exact script here.
Yeah, and
Where's some paper for me to ruffle?
there's no vamping. Okay, so that being said, let's dive into our first episode. We're going to be going over episode by episode.
Way back.
Way back to the beginning of the season. And
It was
we're
like
going
1997, I think we started it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're going to basically go over the pizza that we had, what our memories was, if it was memorable, if it was
What our
forgettable.
dreams we had
What
afterwards.
dreams we had the next
Yeah.
day, because this shit gets weird.
Yeah.
And we're gonna.
It's like when
see
you eat
what-
Taco Bell really late at night and then you have weird dreams and you wake up eating your pillow.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. But okay. That being said, we're going to go into our first stop, which
Yeah.
was probably our best sounding episode ever.
Yeah, because we had a really, really nice
Because we
equipment.
went into a studio, essentially.
Actual studio.
An actual studio with our friend Commander Cody from the Rogue One Squadron podcast. And we had... This is such a joke, because Cody before, he was like, hey, when you get to pizza, I want to be on, and we're going to my favorite place, Romeo's.
You know.
Romeo's Pizza. I had never had it, and I thought that it was... I don't know.
I think we have them in Canton.
I just figured it would be better if that was his favorite.
Yeah.
And we got on, and it was essentially a better version of Papa John's, but slightly.
It was pretty good. I don't know. I liked it.
Also, you can just hear that I think my
Oh, that's
air
our third.
condition-
Oh,
my
yeah,
air
yeah.
conditioning turned off
Yeah.
because we're blowing so much hot air right now.
Also, you can hear our third co-host, your dog,
Yes.
in the background.
Yeah, you can. Sorry, she's munching on a horn, buffalo horn.
Yeah.
Horn dog, hashtag.
That's all that's left of the buffalo.
Yeah. Yeah, it was sad. But we got bleach, so we got...
Oh, there you go.
So Romeo's with Commander Cody. First of all, this is one of my favorite podcasts. We tried because it
Oh
was.
my God.
It was like, okay, we have pizza. We're not doing burgers in restaurants. Like, how are we gonna do this?
I know, right? Keep talking.
Yeah. So we went to the Idea Foundry, which is where my buddy Cody works, and we were able to sit down and have a pizza. So it was really a lot of figuring things out. There was the struggle with pizza if we eat it on the air, which I think we did that episode.
We did.
Because we had... I'm sorry, I didn't offer you any water. You can have tea as well.
No,
There's
I'm good.
tea now.
Yeah.
I know last week I offered it to only Michael, but there's... Yeah, so... Either way,
I'm back.
There was... We ate pizza on the episode while we were speaking, and we quickly realized that wasn't sustainable.
Yeah, because we get all phlegmy, just
Yes.
like I just did.
Yeah, because you ate McDonald's.
Uh-huh.
But not only that, I remember there was the Romeo's, and then there was the sauce. Like, do you remember what that was called?
I was gonna say the Guido sauce. That's not.
That's not it.
The like mobster sauce, not mobster sauce.
It's something like that.
It's a sauce made with the real mobsters.
Yeah, it's
It
the
was some
lobster
sort of
sauce.
lobster sauce, yeah, with chunks of real mobster. God, what was it called?
Something like that.
It was some like Italian,
Yeah.
almost slur.
Yeah. And that sauce was fine, I remember, but
It was like a spicy, kind of spicy sort of sauce.
Also did sausage, peppers, and onion, which are scientifically proven to be the 3 best
way back when we were gonna do that.
Andy Dwyer special. And then you don't like green peppers at all.
No, not a fan. I
No.
really hate them.
Yeah, so that quashed that pretty quickly.
Really
I think we might have tried it one more time. Maybe not. But I remember giving this pizza like a 6 out of 10, like, or something around those lines.
I gave it
middle
around
of the
that.
road. I don't need to ever have Romeo's again. Cody, why did you do this to us? You destroyed our credibility in the first episode.
Yeah, to me, it was like a pizza that you get for like a get together, and it was good. It was nothing like egregious about it, but it didn't have that like handmade feel. So it didn't have that Handmaid's Tale to it.
Yeah, and
So-
this is the one that you said Renaissance wrong.
Renaissance, yeah.
I would even understand Renaissance, but you said Renaissance.
Who says Renaissance?
That just
aside
makes sense.
from the band Evanescence.
Did they say it?
Evanescence.
I hate you. So, what were your opinions on Romeo?
It was good. Like, yeah, there was
Like,
nothing
it was
again.
fine. Like,
yeah,
but it was like it's
it's
very
not in
clearly
the
chain pizza.
yeah, it's not in the pantheon of like it
Low
didn't make
quality.
our highest list.
And we're trash sometimes.
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
sometimes we'll order Donato's or we'll order.
I mean, Donato's is not trash. I do love Donato's.
Okay, come on. We'll order.
I'm just making sure that when we get sued, when we get a slap lawsuit, you're the one that gets sued.
Objectively, there's lower quality pizzas, and it just happens to be the ones that have been
Corporatized.
corporatized.
Yeah,
yes.
there you go. Yeah.
So, Romeo's is one of them, I believe.
Yeah.
And we stayed away from that for the most part this season after this.
Yeah. There was one that we'll get to it. That I did
Yeah.
when you were gone, but yeah.
Yeah. That's fine. I was gone. And obviously there were no parents around, so he was jumping on the bed
There you go. Yeah.
and recording a podcast, which did not sound great. Anyways, we'll move on. So the next one we had, Unexpected Disney Cast with Jalapeno Honey.
Yeah. That was when I decided I wanted to do like a Disney news every episode, and it just turned into a whole Disney cast.
Yeah, and then we stopped it. We stopped talking about our dreams and our
Feelings.
our feelings and
Yeah.
our the things we're passionate
I thought
about.
this was a therapy session,
Yeah.
and I was wrong.
That was broadcasted to everybody.
Yeah.
But we had Sip Brewery,
Yeah.
which is right around the corner from my apartment, and they had.
Do you really want to say that?
No, I don't mind.
Okay.
But they have that pepperoni. I'm not telling everybody where I live,
Yeah.
but it's very close to where I live.
Yeah, it's in it's like off Bethel and
Durker. It's on Durker.
Durker.
Yeah. And it is a super. What
are you eating?
Did she drop it? Oh, did she have the whole thing in her mouth?
Kind of.
Oh, okay. Now I see it from the one side.
She's like, yeah.
Okay, sorry. So Sip Brewery on Durker Road. It's a brewery first and foremost, but they make a coal-fired pizza with pepperoni, and they drizzle this jalapeno honey sauce on it, which
so good.
Is the most delicious form to ever eat honey over pepperoni pizza.
There's some qualifiers there, but yes, I agree. That was, and I think it was so early in the season that I didn't want to just like give my heart away.
Yeah.
But that I have to hear the other ones, but that might be my favorite. It's definitely a 10 out of 10. But yeah, it was really good. Did we get 2 pizzas? I think we just got the one.
I think we got 2.
Did we get 2? Yeah. But I think the one that we decided to
2 pepperoni.
Yeah, did we get 2 of that? Yeah. It was so gosh darn good. And I thought I was a bit kind of scared off by the jalapeno honey because I'm not a fan of spicy foods. But oh my gosh, the honey just blew it out of the park, and just everything about it was good.
Well, it was so mild.
Yeah.
And it's that sweet and savory kind of mixture that's really good on a pizza. You never expected it.
Yeah, it's a weird combination that makes sense.
But I gotta say, I think it was one of my favorites, if not my favorite, from the entire season. Mm-hmm. And I think we gave it a really solid 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
But I think I'm gonna up mine to 10 out of 10.
I think I will too.
That was delicious pizza.
Awesome.
Anything you want to say about Sip Brewery before we move on?
Their beer is really good too.
Their beer is very good.
And I like their atmosphere is fun.
And I actually haven't had them since the podcast, so I want to...
Yeah, we got to go back.
I'm thinking. So. Now
it's in an old house.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Like the old Henderson house?
That's what I think it's called.
Yeah. It's where Harry and the Hendersons was filmed.
Yo, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
John Lithgow still lives there.
Oh, man.
He played Harry, the Sasquatch.
Who's the Henderson?
Judd Nelson.
Oh.
I don't know. It sounded like another 80s name.
Judge Reinhold?
Judge Reinhold? God, I love Judge Reinhold.
Oh, damn. He plays the neutered man so well.
He does.
The next thing we have on our list is eating drunk pizza sober with late night slice.
Yeah, that's when I ran out of good names.
I mean...
Eating drunk pizza, so... Yeah.
Regardless, we had late night slice, which...
Yep. Mikey's.
Yeah, Mikey's. And this is something in Columbus. She found it.
She found the horn.
She found the horn. I tried to hide it, and she found it. This isn't going to be great. But we had Mikey's, which is kind of a bar food in Columbus.
It's like Columbus. Yeah, it's a Columbus like legend type.
Yeah. And I mean, it was fine.
I really liked it. I love their pizza.
Yeah, I like the idea of their pizza, and it's really great drunk, but I've never had it sober. And I thought it was just a 6 out of 10.
I think I would still give it a solid. I like that it's not cheap, but it's a massive pizza you get. I think there were
the sauces are what makes it too.
Yes,
the unicorn sauce, which used to be called slut sauce, and they changed
it. Which for obvious reasons.
For obvious reasons, yeah.
Because they changed the recipe to make them now out of unicorns
parts. And never mind.
Theater of the mind.
Well, Mikey's, I thought it was good. It was just, all of it kind of without the sauces, I thought was just boring.
Well, and I also like the...
It's great if you're drunk and you need something to eat.
Yeah,
especially if you go to Lido's.
Yeah, or if you go to the one on like the one on 4th Street. That one has a really cool atmosphere inside, and it's just fun to be there and eat there. So whereas the one that we went to in Clintonville, that one you can... Well, I guess you can. Yeah, you come in from the bar.
It's Old North. It's not in Clintonville.
Is that Clinton? Oh.
Yeah, you're.
Whatevs.
You're getting out of here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not from town.
So in the next episode, we're just gonna breeze over really quickly. This was a mini Taste Buds reunion with pepperoni. We literally recorded this. It was 6 minutes long.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have anything planned for that week.
Yep.
And we wanted to record something right before we played D&D with our
Basically,
friends.
yeah. And my wife made some awesome
Pepperoni rolls
and cheesy bombs.
10 out of 10.
Yep, they were the best ever.
Moving on.
Don't at me, bro.
This next podcast was a day from absolute hell. Getting saucy with Granddad's Pizza. Do you remember this?
Oh my god, yeah.
We tried to do it in our lunch breaks at work.
We recorded that at work.
And
it was a fun podcast.
it was a fun podcast. It was a good conversation.
We had your friends on.
But dang, yeah, my friends.
Azar
Shout out to Azar and Danny.
Yeah.
They got engaged during
the podcast.
Not during the podcast.
Oh. Okay.
But in between now and when we recorded that podcast, they got engaged. So congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Granddad's Pizza is one of my favorites. Still a 6 out of 10, or solid 6 out of 10 for me.
Yeah.
In that episode, it was just that was from the. There's only 3 locations. There's one in Hilliard, there's one in Grandview, and there's one in on Morse Road. Morse Road is the one I grew up with.
Isn't the Grandview one's the newest one, isn't it? I think.
I don't know.
I thought.
But I've had that one a couple times because they do that deal with Grandview Theater.
Yes. Yeah.
Where you can order a pizza and it's delivered. And I love Granddad's, but you love Grandview Theater.
I love Grandview Theater, yeah. And I hate theaters. I hate going to watch movies.
I know. You would like Studio 35. It feels like Grandview, but just a little older.
Well, they're run by the same people.
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah. You would like it, though.
Yeah.
There's a little bit more seating. They thought about it more. They took over an actual movie theater that was there, and I don't think that's the same case in Grandview. It might be, I don't know. But I'm not sure.
I love that whole strip there in Grandview. Like, you have the Jennies there, you have the candle lab. I like making candles. I
like making candles, too. My girlfriend went to the candle lab and made me lotion, and it's like a good smelling lotion. I just don't use lotion all the time. But I wonder, there was one candle that I had that was old pipe tobacco.
Yeah. I made one called Dapper Old Man.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
And it smells great.
Yeah. You could just rename it Tim.
Yeah, Dapper Old Man. It's everything that I want to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I think they got it from the Grandview location.
Yeah.
My favorite is still I don't know why, the Morse Road location just nails it every time.
Yeah.
I love that with all my heart. And now after this podcast, I really want Grandview.
Well, I think
Granddad's Pizza.
Granddad's, I think, is the quintessential Columbus style pizza.
Yeah, and I love it so much. Their sauce is delicious. It's kind of sweet. And then you have the cheese with the smoked provolone. I mean, it just
Tasteful dude's tasteful tip. If you're coming to Columbus and you want like something that's from Columbus,
you want to try the city,
get Granddad's Pizza. That like in terms of Columbus style, that's the best Columbus style.
Yeah.
So
and you got to do onions, green peppers, and sausage.
Pro tip.
If you can, their sausage is great.
Yep.
That being said, let's before I gush about Granddad's so much, because Granddad's is like my favorite pizza joint. Like it really is.
Yeah.
Now it's snack pizza. Like I feel like I can eat a whole one every time I order it because it's so thin crust.
Yeah, and it's that square cut, and it's so nice. Yeah.
But it's just the flavors are there, and I did not give this a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
I don't think I would recuse myself. I think that the flavors we had at SIP were better and more ingenuitive. But if you want to try Columbus pizza, you gotta go.
And considering where we were recording, the audio was not that terrible.
No,
it wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible.
It wasn't terrible. Now this, I believe, is the string of podcasts that I might not be on for a while.
Yeah, you a couple of them.
There's a couple of these in the next few that I'm not in.
Yeah.
Just because of different reasons. The first one was when I was in Chicago, which, trust me, I was eating my pizza.
Yeah, you were eating your pizza, yeah.
But we had an old taste bud on the show, Hana.
Yeah.
And you and Hana had the episode 9, Rise of the Blue Jackets. The Rise of the Blue Jackets, which was a culmination of my two favorite things.
It was our episode 5.
Yeah.
But it was episode 9. Yeah.
Because they had just released the title.
Yeah,
They
the title,
showed
Rise of Skywalker.
They had showed a trailer.
Yep.
And then not only that, but they also... the Blue Jackets were on a tear in their first round against the Tampa Bay
Exactly.
Lightning.
I don't think they had beat them yet.
No.
But they were...
No. I got to see the last game, Game 4, in Columbus.
Yes, okay.
Somehow, I can't remember the schedule of it. I was in Chicago for like 5 days, and in those 5 days, they played 3 times.
Yeah.
And so I watched them all on my iPad, just like hovered around my little iPad, watching the game because I'm such a Blue Jackets fan, and I was in Chicago for Star Wars reasons. And my mind blew. like it was it was blown. My mind was blown. Like I did not expect the Blue Jackets to do this.
Definitely.
But what do you remember of Mellow Mushroom?
I think we got the Cosmic Karma pizza. Yeah, that was it was a I think it was actually a vegan pizza. And it had a non-nut pesto, which I thought was really nice and really thoughtful. Because I'm allergic to almonds, and a lot of times they'll put almonds in, or pine nuts or other things. So they'll normally put pine nuts in pesto, but a lot of people switch to almonds.
Do you have an EpiPen?
I don't. I should, though.
Wow.
They're expensive, and they're expensive.
How much is one?
Oh, it's like over $100, I think.
I mean, $100
and they only
save your life.
But they only last for 6 months.
Damn.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And you can't use them after that. Oh yeah, I have big issues.
Yeah.
Anyway,
that's healthcare, big pharma in general.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, but yeah, we got that. It was really good. I will say it's not my favorite Mellow Mushroom pizza. My favorite is probably between the Mediterranean, which is kind of like a Greek pizza, with tzatziki sauce and onions and sun-dried tomatoes and chicken and all that, and the Funky Cute chicken.
Is that a barbecue chicken?
Barbecue chicken pizza.
Yeah.
It's actually better as a calzone.
I would guess, but it's still not Italian.
I mean, yeah. Pizza's technically not Italian.
So moving on to the next episode. Fire on that escape pod. I make a quick I make a quick return.
Yeah.
But
we don't have pizza. But you get to talk about your pizza.
But I do get to talk about the pizza I had in Chicago. Which,
yeah.
Again, if I'm talking about the best pizza that I had during the season, not necessarily on an episode, it would be
because somebody didn't take me.
Yeah. Pisano's on in Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's located inside of the Beam.
No.
Not? Oh, okay.
But I will say, it was delicious. They had the buttered crust. They just had the fresh basil and popped. It was great. I don't know. It was great. I'm gushing. Here, listen to me. I'm smitten. Wow, I peaked when I said smitten. Smitten.
Yeah, no.
I'll give you another smitten to edit in.
Smitten. Ah, nice. There you go. Welcome to the Smitten Cast.
And then we had I had to go away again not too soon after I got back. And this was Flying Solo with Tim Fluffybeard.
Yeah, Flying Solo with Fluffybeard.
If you remember, we bought these pizzas together.
We did. Yeah, we actually again over here off of Henderson, I believe.
Yep.
Mama Mimi's Take and Bake Pizza.
Take and Bake.
Yeah, so we got a couple of pizzas. I forget which ones. I think I did 2 of them.
I remember what I got.
Yeah, I can't
remember. Pepperoni trio.
Yeah, I can't remember what I got.
And then I also got the one that I dedicate to my mom, which was sausage, caramelized onion, and something else.
Yeah.
I would know.
I think I got a barbecue chicken one, and then I got something else.
A ricotta. That's
yeah. I can't remember what I got, but it was really, really good.
Yeah.
And I was just trying to put something out there.
Yeah. And so Mama Mimi's, I can vouch. It is really great. I love their sauce. The take and bake thing, it's not that much cheaper.
Yeah, I love the idea though.
Yeah. Which is surprising to me because you're doing
their work.
You're doing the work for them to not own basically an oven.
Yeah.
And so they don't have that overhead.
Exactly.
But the pizzas are still like $15-16 for a large pizza, which is not my favorite price.
Well, and you're also like, it's going to be different based on how you cook it.
Yeah.
Or your oven. So.
Yeah. But with my oven and my pizza, I would give it a solid 6.
Yeah, it was really good. I might have actually given one of them a 10 out of 10.
Really?
I can't remember, which maybe precludes it from being a 10 out of 10. But it was good. It was a really good pizza. And it helped that it was right fresh out of the oven, literally seconds out of the oven.
But that was just a little flying solo podcast.
Yeah, and I actually talked about, that was more kind of Disney news and food news.
You were able to go 22 minutes, too.
I was.
So that's pretty good.
Because I just went,
Okay. Moving on to the next one that I also missed.
Oh, did you miss this one?
Yeah,
I remember this one now.
This is Porky Pizza at Iron Grill with an old taste buddy. So Michael was on the podcast.
Yeah.
And you guys went and got a flatbread from.
Yeah, we got the barbecue, the pulled pork flatbread.
Yeah.
Again, it's not
super a pizza.
I was trying. We were trying to get something out there, and it was more.
It was hard because I was gone.
Yeah, well, I wanted to talk to Michael as well because he knows soccer and the crew. So we got to talk a lot about the crew, and just with everything going on with the crew this season and prior to the season with the whole Save the Crew movement, it was really nice to get kind of an expert's opinion on everything. And we love Iron Grill. All three of us have gone.
Love Iron Grill.
And,
Iron Grill is just a great place.
Yeah, and if we ever do a barbecue season, which we probably will, we're going there.
Yeah, Iron Grill is one of them.
Not a pizza place though.
It's not really a pizza place. They started doing tacos now, Monday night tacos.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so they're doing tacos tonight. So
for what it was, the flatbread was really good. Even I have to say, it's not a pizza.
Yeah.
As a flatbread, solid 6 out of 10. As a pizza, well, it's not a pizza.
Yep.
Yeah.
So before we get back to the good stuff, I wanted to let you know about today's sponsor, Audible. Now, just for you, the lovely listeners of the Tasteful Dude podcast, Audible is offering a free audiobook download with a 30-day free trial. I personally recommend Every Tool's a Hammer, Life is What You Make It by Adam Savage. Adam has been an inspiration to me for a long time, since the Star Wars prequels to Mythbusters to watching his Tested YouTube channel, and this book, narrated by him, has given me a better insight into what makes him tick. So go check that out. Now, to download your free audiobook today, go to audibletrial.com/tasteful. Again, that's audibletrial.com/tasteful for your free audiobook. Now let's get back to the good stuff.
That being said, moving on to the next one, where I finally come back.
All right. No longer Tim
comeback.
grasping at straws.
Yeah. And we...
What was this one, though?
Had our special guest Mallory on, and we had Natalie's coal-fired pizza.
Yes.
And we got two of them. And from what we remember, Natalie's, it's a cool joint. If you go there, it's awesome.
Yeah.
I had, after... not Natalie, Mallory.
It's a place that Mallory would go because she's cool.
It is.
Yeah.
Mallory is super cool. But after Mallory talked about the arancini.
Yeah.
At Natalie's. It was... I had to try it, and it was so good. Mallory is a pro at this, and she knew exactly... what she was talking about.
Follow her on Instagram, whatever her Instagram is.
Yeah. She changed it again.
Just search Mallory on Instagram.
And it's probably her.
Yeah.
But we Had some really good pizza. What was your memories of Natalie's?
It was good with notes. Like
Yes.
it was overall flavor I thought was great. It was a kind of artisan style, like the coal fired,
Well,
pizza
it's
oven.
called Natalie's Coal Fire.
Yeah. So it's that style. So it's going to be very quickly cooked. The taste of the ingredients was really good. The scarcity of the ingredients, I sort of had an issue
Especially
with.
because it was expensive.
It was expensive.
Considering for that size of pizza and that little of toppings,
Yeah,
we gave bad notes there.
Yeah,
Like
except for the ricotta. There was gobs of ricotta, and
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But yeah, we had was it prosciutto?
Yeah, we
that
had a
one
prosciutto
pizza?
one.
And it was delicious. We just needed more. We just needed more from it.
Yeah,
Especially for the price we paid.
That could be something where the next pie you get, you might get more.
Again, every single coal fire pie is going to be slightly different.
Yeah, handmade pie is going to be different every time.
Yeah, which is part of their
Charm.
charm. Yeah.
The more you know.
Moving on, Prideful Pineapple Pizza Party.
I got alliterative there.
Ohio Pizza and Wings.
Yeah, we finally went
in
back.
Worthington. Yeah, that was the one that we were supposed to have, but you gave me a number.
Ohio Pizza and Brew, which is technically connected to them, but it's
on Broad Street.
Yeah,
and so you gave me their number, and I called them, and then it was
bad. But this one was really cool, because like that pizza is really close to me. So Allie and I have gotten it several times, and we love it.
Well, also, you got two pizzas here.
I got two pizzas.
You got a normal-ass pizza, and then you got a Hawaiian pizza.
I got the Hawaiian.
I'm not opposed to Hawaiian at all, especially because I had that, base to go off of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But
I'm just throwing that out there for no reason.
Because you just want to stir up that shitstorm again. Hate you. Anyway, but no, we had those two different pies, and they were, I thought they were really good.
Yeah, they were both great.
This was also during close to Columbus Pride. And also the reason we talked about this was there was the whole big issue with, what was it, Delaware County Library and Licking County Library. They were going to have like drag story times or drag 101 type, things, which is totally cool. And I would love it. But then you had a bunch of just purse clutching, pearl clutching, waspy shits
that were objecting it. And,
exactly.
Then they went and then they canceled it.
Bunch of guys that voted for Troy Balderson.
Is that what his name is?
Yeah. It's
either way.
Good. Anyway,
we don't want someone from Columbus representing
They basically,
us, right?
they basically threatened the library and threatened Selena T. West, who was the drag queen, who was going to the drag performer who was going to do it, and so out of safety they had to cancel it. But what was nice is she actually got to do the program at like a comic shop that was right across the street, and everybody enjoyed it. So it was a good. It turned out to have a good ending, but I was really fired up because as a librarian, as someone who considers, I consider myself, we both consider ourselves allies to the LGBTQ community.
For sure.
And Columbus has a huge burgeoning, a huge LGBTQ community.
Yeah. That's thriving.
And it's awesome. And to see, just outside of Columbus, the kind of hatred and bigotry, it sucked. But we got the last laugh.
Did we?
I don't know.
The
pizza was really good, though.
The pizza was fine, yeah. Then, in the next episode, we had a Columbus staple for very many years. Many, many years.
Yeah.
Pizza House.
Pizza House, yeah, off of Sinclair.
Yeah, but do you remember the pizza?
No.
Nope. Forgettable.
What was the pizza?
I can't remember it at all.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Because
I thought it was good.
I remember it being fine.
Yeah.
But
because it was a Columbus style pizza.
Yeah, but it's been around forever, and that
thicker.
It's probably the same family, and just everybody keeps their loyalty to it just because it's still around.
Pepperoni and onions.
Is that what it was?
Possibly.
I don't remember it. I don't remember this episode at all.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
remember that.
forgettable episode, forgettable pizza.
There was nothing wrong with it. I think it was good. You know, I will say I loved the atmosphere when I walked in.
Yeah.
It had it reminded me, and I mean this in the best possible way, because I like, it reminded me of walking into a Pizza Hut in the early 90s.
Yeah.
That's sort of like...
But they really haven't updated their
And I love
decor
that.
ever.
Yeah.
But yeah, same one that I went to as a kid.
Yeah. I'd like to try it. That would be something I'd like to try again.
Because I can't remember it. I can't.
Pizza Files.
Pizza Files. We'll go back and...
I don't know if we should call it that.
Well, it's not the Burger Files. The Burger Files. That's a name.
Burger Files.
We're two detectives on the case of opening back up these cases and doing detective work of stuff.
Cases.
With cases. Anyways, moving on. Washing clothes in the dishwasher. Gatto's Pizza. Was this where I did laundry at your house?
Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah.
It might have been. I can't remember.
Washing clothes in the dishwasher.
I can't even remember why I had named it that.
Are you ashamed?
A little bit.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, no. You said something. Yeah, no. We were over here. We were we're at your apartment.
Yeah.
And
I was complaining about not having...
You were complaining about...
me?
What was irking you is that you didn't have any underwear, so you had to put on athletic shorts.
Oh, right, yeah.
And I was like...
Which is Pittsburgh
you
style.
You can just wash them in the dishwasher.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
Yeah, there you go.
But we had Gatto's Pizza.
Yeah, Gatto's.
Which your wife and Lindsay weren't really fans of.
No, they didn't like it.
But I think that they were like a cynicism sounding board to each other. And they just kept bouncing it off until it was the lowest of low.
Yeah.
I loved it.
What was the one we got?
Gatto's? It was a pepperoni and onion.
Yeah. That pepperoni and onion ended up being like the majority of the pies.
It was like...
Oh, you remember? Because Allie said that
pepperoni onion is
a weird choice, but I think it's really good.
It's great.
And back years ago, when I used to work at a bar, I was like the back kitchen cook, and I would do the pizzas, the fish sides and all that. And that was my specialty pie was normal cheese, pepperoni, onions, and then feta cheese.
Yeah.
And it was choice.
I'm sure it was good. But pepperoni and onion is a way to class up your pepperoni pizza, I think.
That was a little bit dismissive. Oh, yeah, I'm sure it was good.
I'm sure it was good.
Yeah.
I've never had it.
Okay, well.
I'm sorry.
You apparently didn't know me in 2009.
No.
When you were 4 years old.
I was 14 years old, thank you.
Oh, sorry.
Add 10, you dickhead.
Doesn't make it much better.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. No,
I was drinking at a bar, and you were a freshman in high school.
I was. That's our relationship to a T.
That's it, yeah.
The return of the unexpected Disney cast.
Yeah.
Where we just can't help our damn selves.
Have you noticed that I'm a fan of Disney? I'm asking the audience.
And
I'll wait for your reply. Nice. Thank you.
I didn't know.
I appreciate that.
I didn't hear anything.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Then we had East Coast Pizzeria.
Yes.
And you remember this bourbon chicken pizza?
Yes.
Which, again, is a fucking gimmick.
I mean...
But it was good.
It was really good.
And we put hot sauce on it, and we classed it up. I would say that there's too much of the sauce, and it was just a little overpowering.
A little saucy, yeah.
But overall,
I like a little bit of sauce, not a lot of sauce.
And overall, I thought it was pretty good. But it's hard to judge it when it wasn't like a classic pizza.
Yeah, understandable.
But it was good. It was enjoyable. But I can't put it up for best pizza since we didn't have it. But this is a classic.
New York style.
Yes. But,
because that was the big old.
Yep. And I think there's room or a case to be made that we go back and explore this pizza again.
Yeah, it was also very buttery.
It was
just that it had that it had that flavor that it's the flavor that you smell when you walk into a good pizzeria.
Yeah.
You know? You still have our cake thing.
Yeah, I tried to give it back to you last week and you just left.
This is our friendship.
Yeah, I know. Okay. And then I think we took a break for like 2-3 weeks.
We took a break for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
And then we came back with big ol' Borgata Bash.
Yeah.
I feel like there was something in between those two, though.
Betwixt it?
Betwixt them.
Betwixt. I don't know. I'll look at because you're looking at Spotify because we just don't know how to write things down in anticipation of doing things.
Now, no, it says that this was July 1st. No, this makes sense. This makes sense.
Yeah, okay.
Big old Borgata Bash, and let me tell you, Borgata was excellent.
Yeah.
I loved Borgata.
Oh shoot. Sorry.
Borgata Pizza Cafe.
Yeah.
I loved Borgata. I can't say enough good things about Borgata. I want it again.
Yeah, I even said this one was special.
It was special.
What made it special?
That you equated it with Papa John's because you're trash. Not in a good way.
Not in a good way.
Compliment.
Yeah, I said that in a weird way. Yeah.
You said that to compliment it.
Yeah, and I instantly regretted it.
Yeah. You destroyed all the credibility we've been trying real hard to curate.
That's true.
Between us, that we are a pizza authority.
And let us just say, we hate Papa John's, not because the pizza's trash.
No, because Papa John's is trash.
Because Papa John is trash due to his horrible behavior.
Well, that's true.
Yeah. I'm just trying to save us from litigation, man.
No, that's great.
There was a USA Today article that my dad called me about, and he was like, "Be careful, they could sue you." I'm like, "Dad, they're not going to sue a tiny little podcast that nobody listens to." But
who suits?
No, I'm gonna link this in the art, and I'm gonna link that article because it's horrifying. There are that's corporate litigation. They just find people that they know are not going to be able to defend themselves, and then they sue them. Yeah. It's called slap lawsuits. Yeah. It's based on libel.
Yeah.
Which is bullshit, but whatever.
Huh.
Yeah.
Huh.
John Schnatter is gonna sue us.
These are our own opinions.
Yeah.
I think we're free in ours to make our own opinions.
Oh yeah, because companies never get the benefit of the doubt in the law. Anyway.
This country is broken.
Borgata was really good.
It was so good.
It was so good. It was.
I think this was another pepperoni and onion, or just maybe pepperoni.
You know something is good when I describe it in a way that's indescribable. Like I say, it tasted like a pizzeria smells.
Yeah.
That's when you know I really enjoy something.
Yeah.
When I can't articulate what actually is.
I just really loved the cheese. It was a nice. It was great. I thought
big old slices.
Got up
just
huge slices.
Meaty slices.
I loved that pizza.
Big meaty claws. Pizza. Yeah.
And I picked it up on the way over to your place where we reviewed it, and it was delicious.
Yeah.
And I left the pizza. The next one, I'm sure you can see, is
I get so much fun out of it. I'm the only one that enjoyed this.
The answer may surprise you.
The answer is no.
The answer is a big fat no.
Maybe.
But it was clickbait.
It was slightly clickbait.
You clicked on it. That's your fault.
Yeah.
But this one also was near and dear to my heart because it was Giordano's, and I was really missing Chicago pizza.
And again, Giordano's is not a single place. It's
a chain. It's a chain, but it's a little bit it's been corporatized.
I was surprised when I walked in,
but the quality is really good.
Really good.
And this one is at Polaris.
Yeah, across the highway, but the not the mall side, but the other side.
Yeah. And I couldn't stop eating it. And this one, again, I left the fucking pizza at your house.
Yeah, and I ate the shit out of it.
Yeah. I wanted it.
My one issue with it, because I really liked it. I loved the flavor. The crust was really good.
It was great.
Because it was a sandwich style. What's it called? The
stuffed pizza.
Stuffed pizza. And, there was a lot of crust. So if the crust wasn't good, you still had to eat a lot of crust.
Yeah.
But the crust was really, really good. My one issue is the onions were a bit big, the pieces of them.
Yeah.
And when it's being cooked inside of it, you're not going to get that sort of caramely. So if caramelized onions, you can have big pieces, and I like it.
Yeah.
With this, I would have liked maybe chopped up, a little smaller. But again, the flavor was there. It's just it was just a textural.
It was just so damn good though.
Yeah, opinion.
I liked it.
Quality was great though.
Quality.
And I guess
sauce.
you can buy like take and bakes there.
Yeah,
I saw.
because
yeah.
I mean that's basically what they like made for that.
I think your dog is trying to assassinate me so she can be on the next season.
You want to be a
Here, do you want to wear the
dog, daughter,
headphones?
dad podcast?
Oh, she doesn't want to wear the headphones.
She doesn't like the headphones.
There you go. Okay,
How dare you?
take that.
So Giordano's, I don't know what I gave it, but it's one of my favorite.
I think
Borgata
it
and
ended up being,
Giordano's, like back to back.
That was
we
a
started getting on a
that was
tear.
a 2 week really
Yeah.
nice one.
Borgata though, one of the best pizzas. I want to give it specifically a Tasteful Dudes recommends.
Borgata, yeah.
Borgata, and then Giordano's. It's corporate, so like I don't want to go all the way there, but like still, it's the only. It's like the classic Chicago.
Well, and what's
style.
cool is like anybody that listens to us outside of Ohio, they can try that out for themselves.
Yeah.
I know we have several people like down in Florida, over on the West Coast. They can try out Giordano's. They can try out
No.
Mellow Mushroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the first time I ever saw Mellow Mushroom, I was over in Tempe, Arizona. I went over vacation with my dad,
Dang.
and we were like, "Oh wow!" We didn't go, but but yeah, we saw.
Oh wow! Look at that restaurant, son.
Yeah, and then I had totally forgotten about it, and I came down to Columbus one weekend, and I was like, "Oh wow, this is a cool like local joint." Not a local joint, but it is really good.
Yeah.
So.
I had it once up in Lakewood. It's fine.
Oh yeah, that's their. Yeah. I think that's their newest store up there.
Maybe.
I went there on my the day after. It was the hangover day of my bachelor party.
Oh no way!
Yeah, we went to Mellow Mushroom.
In Lakewood.
Yeah. And then we went to a game shop.
Now here's the podcast that went off the rails. Belicino's Pizza.
It was literally called the podcast that went off the rails.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is where my dog took a shit on your floor.
Yeah.
It was so great.
Oh my god! And this was Belicino's. This was requested by my wife, by Allison. She really. We have gone there a couple times. It's over in Gahanna, and we had gone there. I think we had flown back from Florida one time, and we decided to eat there because it was really close. And they had this Chicago steak sub, which was really, really good. And then I got a barbecue chicken pizza because it was really, really good. And then we've gotten it a couple more times, and Allison was like, "We need to have this on the podcast. If you're doing this, and you're getting
It's in Gahanna, right?
in Gahanna."
Yeah.
So it was a bit of a drive, but it was really good.
Definitely the farthest one I think we did.
Yeah.
For the podcast.
Yeah, because we
This one I got so mad at you.
You did.
Because this had all the makings of a great pizza, and you got a barbecue chicken pizza.
Because it was a great pizza.
It had a crust that was so good.
It was so great.
Cheese layer, but then you
Wonderful.
ruined it with the barbecue sauce and the chicken.
How
The
goddamn dare you?
onion cut was great on it.
Yeah, it was like shoestring onions. Yeah.
I don't even know if you can call that a shoestring onion. I don't even know if that's a thing, but
If you tried to lace your shoes with those, they'd break. Because they're onions. Did you run out of steam?
You're fired.
I gotta pump you up again.
Yeah. Go get the pump.
Come here, bend over.
Oh damn. Then that being said,
It was really good though.
it was
Did you try the sandwich?
good. Yeah, the sandwich was great.
The sandwich was really good too.
Yeah, but I wish it had some pepperoni on it and some tomato
Well,
sauce.
you
and
know,
see what their pizza is like.
But that's their signature pizza.
Then why do we trust them? Then why do we trust them?
Because they're so good.
Okay.
They're
Well,
so good.
that's
Well, maybe this will be a pizza file.
yeah. This
Yeah.
is definitely
File that under try it and pizza file it.
Yeah.
Pizza defiles.
Then we wrapped up our season with
just last week.
with Harvest. Which
What was it called?
Reunited potatoes au gratin. That was a you joke.
It was so good.
Uh,
These are all my jokes because I edit.
Yeah.
So I'm always gonna have me in there.
But that being said, we got 2 pizzas from Harvest.
Yeah.
A pepperoni, which came with pepperoni, pepperoncinis, and onion.
Yeah,
was
that
just
called
their pepperoni pizza.
Was that called like the Columbus pepperoni or
Something
was,
like that, yeah.
Yeah, it was like their signature pepperoni.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which like is kind of awesome that people understood my pepperoni and onion thing, and they included it in a signature pepperoni.
Yeah. They almost ruined it.
Though.
They almost ruined it for you by putting what is honestly, almost considered banana peppers.
Yeah, pepperoncinis and banana peppers are just slightly different.
Well, these again were sort of like shoestring cut.
Yeah, they were
and
really.
They're very like chipped.
And like
almost.
It depends. I don't hate banana peppers, but like I'm very particular on when they're involved and when they're not.
Mm-hmm.
And like it really comes down to the sauce and how well the banana pepper mixes with the sauce.
Yeah, because if it's too acidic, it'll just like make it too much, give you a canker sore.
Yeah. But this was not the case.
Yeah.
It was really good.
It was good.
Really light.
Yeah. What was the other one we got? The roasted garlic.
The roasted garlic, which was delicious as well.
It was good. I thought it was a bit too sharp of a flavor, but that's just me.
Yeah. You have trouble with spice, white man.
Well, I am a vampire.
Yeah.
I have trouble with garlic.
Yeah. Just
I wear Ray-Ban sunglasses.
Just in the past.
Yeah.
But yeah, that being said,
brought to you by Ray-Bans.
Harvest was great.
Yeah.
I would go there again. I don't think it was the best pizza we had. Definitely not the best coal-fired pizza we had.
Hannah loved it. It's
her favorite.
Yeah, it's her favorite. I enjoyed it. I think I understand why it's known for being a really good pizza place.
Yeah.
My experience wasn't as good, but bless you. But yeah, it was pretty good. It was a really good pizza, but not my favorite.
If you could pick 3 pies to have the Tasteful Dudes recommends this season, what would they be?
They would be, first off...
So we'll do Tim's favorite and we'll do Nick's favorite.
Yeah, so I would do Sip Brewery.
Mm-hmm.
That one. I would do Granddad's for Columbus style. And then I would do Ohio Pizza and Wings.
Interesting.
The Hawaiian pizza.
So, slightly different. I will say your top 2 are very similar to my top 2 because they are the same.
Granddad's and Sip.
So, Sip Brewery, definitely Tasteful Dudes recommends. Then, that pepperoni pizza, that specific pizza is what I'm recommending. And then Granddad's, just great staple of Columbus.
Quintessential Columbus style pizza.
Yes. It's like Donato's 2.0. Like if Donato's never went corporate and was better.
It's what Donato's... nothing wrong with Donato's. It's good, but it's what Donato's
everything Donato's
to be.
Does, but better. Yes. Everything is just better. And then last, but certainly not least, Borgata. Borgata was my favorite.
Yeah.
Was one of my favorites. So Tasteful Dude recommends Nick and Tim. Thank you so much for listening this year.
Yeah.
We owe you so much support. We have been talking to you guys a lot more on social media and Facebook. We have that Facebook group.
Yeah, that group has been really good when
really
you've been
active.
posting. And it's so fun to hear your reactions to things and...
Because we just want to talk food with you guys.
Yeah.
Specifically Columbus food, but we just want to talk food with you.
Well, and within in the coming weeks, I think we're going to... Our next season is going to be tacos.
Yep.
And we're going to probably ask for your advice, your recommendations. Where should we go? Should we just do street tacos? Should we just do, like, taco trucks?
Yeah.
Like, what's your ideas?
So... Thank you so much for listening. If you have this at all this season, thank you to Audible. Thank you to Tim. Like you edited all of this and kept the podcast going when I had personal stuff going on, and I can't thank you enough for this season.
Thank you, Nick, for having active Facebook people who like your posts.
Well, I mean, we all bring different things to the table, and you have definitely kept the heartbeat of this podcast going.
Thank you to restaurant waitstaff. Thank you for your service. Thank you to
our significant others.
Yeah, thank you to them
because they've had to be quiet, listening to us so many times.
Oh my gosh! Thank you to my cats for being the reason that if somebody's listening to this podcast with headphones, they look behind them wondering why there's a jingle bell following them.
Yeah. Thank you to Josie for shitting on Tim's floor.
Shitting and then sitting on my floor.
Yeah, she did both. But
thank you to J.R. Tolkien for writing one of the best epics of modern fantasy
of our time, which you should listen to on Audible.
Yeah. Thank you to Dan Quayle for not being able to spell potato.
Okay, this is trailing off.
Is this gone on too long?
Yeah. Tim, before we wrap up this episode...
Yeah, what's up?
We're going to try to be active on social media, even if we're not in your ears every week. Mm-hmm. So where can they find us?
Well, they can find us, mostly, they can find us on Facebook. So go on to Facebook and search the Tasteful Dudes Podcast Supper Club. That is our group. So if you want to just talk about food, talk about Columbus food, talk about anything that's food and funny, I'll post funny stories and stuff like that, like about the woman that peed on the potatoes in a Walmart. You can also find us on social media. So we have a Twitter at MyTastefulDudes, and we also have an Instagram, which we're more focused on, and it's also at MyTastefulDudes. That's at MyTastefulDudes. As I said earlier as we said earlier in the podcast, we are brought to you by Audible. So go check out Audible. It's just audibletrial.com/tasteful, and you heard it already. Also, yeah, again, thank you. We're going to be taking several weeks off to figure out our next season and where we're going to go.
We might pepper in just a couple episodes of maybe Burger Files before we get started.
Yeah, and I might do like a couple best ofs, like just some funny things from the season.
Yeah.
But fear not if you don't see us next Tuesday morning. We'll be around.
We'll be around. So again, thank you for listening.
Yep.
That concludes this podcast.
And as always, sorry, Dad.
What?
Later, guys.
Farts.
Farts aplenty.